Something about this spot that's really nice. Just to get an idea where we are on the new trail. There's a little clearing here. Very nice energy. A little bit of a hill on the right. Nice little meditation spot. Bring a lawn chair and just chill out for a couple hours. Boy, it's a beautiful trail. They did a great job finishing this. So just for the record, this new trail here, as of just a few weeks ago, it goes around the lake from the other side. Previously there was no trail here, or there was one quite some time ago with the previous owners, but it got overgrown. And now you can get completely around the lake from both sides. So I'm about maybe a third of the way around right now. This is cool. There's the fence. So that's probably the property line there. This is natural rock formation, or if these got piled up here. Based on the fact that it's near a tree line, I'm guessing that a farmer at some point piled these rocks up. Maybe it was a dump site for rocks from fence post holes. This is nice too. Nice elevation here. And there's got to be 1,000 geese on the lake, if not more. We'll get a shot of them if I can sneak up and not scare them away, but there's probably a few thousand geese on the lake right now. I'm guessing at least 1,000 or more. You know you're in a place where people care about spending time in nature because you'll find random tools in the middle of nowhere. There's this rake here just from cleaning up the trail, probably from last time. And we're almost at the far end of the property right now, so it's always a good sign. Look at that. Beautiful trail. Up and down these little rolling hills here. This is awesome. Jeez, they're loud. Holy crap. The honkery. The honkery of it all. Hello, chickadee. What do you know? Nice little valley here. Oh yeah, you can get an idea now how many geese. Just in case I can't get closer, I'll try to get that, capture that. You can't really see it zoomed in. My goodness. No, I can't capture it, but we'll try again later. Let's see how close we can get without scaring them off. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. I cannot believe how many there are this year. Wow, I have to capture this. Try not to exhibit too much stalking behavior. That'll definitely scare them away. See if I can capture this. Holy smokes. Wow, look at that. Oh, jeez. I'm changing my estimate. I'm thinking 10,000. Hard to even estimate the density. Let's see if I can get a little closer. They're all moving to the other side of the lake because they know I'm here. Wow. Incredible. I don't want to scare them away because that's going to make quite the commotion, but I'm going to try to get just a little bit closer. I bet you the coy wolves come down here all the time though. They definitely know I'm here. Holy smokes. Look at that. Unreal. And it just keeps going and going and going. Ducks? Yeah, a couple of ducks. Look at that. Alright, leave these poor birds alone. There's a fragrance in the air here. Not sure what it is, but it smells like perfume almost. Must be a flower blooming right now or something. What else? Oh, right here. Very fragrant. What is that? Don't see anything. but it's very strong here. It's seriously, it smells like a woman's perfume. It's very nice, actually. It's not like overpowering. I shouldn't even use the word fragrance because that, you know, entails unhealthy chemicals. But this is like a natural fragrance. Like, yeah, the closest thing I can describe it would be like almost like almond, almost a little musky. I wonder if it's deer spray, either artificial or a buck sprayed around here, because as I recall, it has a bit of a like a amaretto smell almost. I think that's what it is. I think I just pinned it down. Not a bad smell though. for animal musk. I guess that's why they use it in perfumes, right? Unethically. There's those ducks. They came back. Those two little ducks. Where'd they go? Oh, they swam off. But they're back. And the geese went back to the other side. They're not stupid. It's funny, when I crossed the bridge, I could smell what smelled more like a predator. Had like a musk, but more of a stink. More of like a dirty dog smell, which I would assume is either a predator in the area or a marking of some sort. It smelled pissy. More of a dirty smell, but very pungent. And then by the lake over there, there's definitely another kind of fragrant smell, but Couldn't even put my finger on it. Very mild, very light. Hard to identify. Damn, that's a nice place though. I like the pine clearing. Definitely a good spot for a cabin or something. That's where they do the Budo. I think that's what it's called. And then Jitsu workshops. At least that's one of the sites. Still a lot of bugs out here, I'm surprised. No mosquitoes though, which is really nice. But still quite a lot of insect activity. Oh, yeah, there's a dragonfly. Nice. Oh, there's that stink again. Never noticed the smells as much as today. It's a day to appreciate the smells, apparently. Lucky for me, I got a big schnoz, so I can process this like nobody's business. I just wish I knew what I was smelling. The first one I'm pretty sure is probably deer marking, either artificial. I know that a couple people have been hunting here, so could be artificial to draw them in. Could be natural, because there's definitely a lot of deer here. I've seen them. They've come through my camp on multiple occasions. Only ever seen does, but I'm sure the bucks are around too. Probably more on the back 40. Almost walk right by it, but one of the most beautiful attractions here. And I've taken videos and pictures of it many times now, but this is Carradwin's Cauldron. And why is it called that? Well, amazing natural formation, as far as we know, natural. Most likely an impact crater, small one, but made this huge depression here in the ground, and the water is like jet black. It's actually a little bit more clear than it normally is. I swear I just heard a voice. I could have swore I just heard someone say, "Hey." Hello? It's coming from that direction. It's hard to tell sometimes if it's the geese or something else. Hey, is that chaga? Oh no, it's a polypore. Thought that was chaga for a second there. So as I was saying, not duckweed, I think that's called millefeuille. That stuff on the water that looks like duckweed between the leaves. Apparently some type of invasive species, and sometimes this little body of water is like completely covered by it, which is kind of a shame because the water, like I said, is very dark. It's actually more clear down here than it normally is. Not sure why that would be. You would think as the water goes down, the water level goes down, you can see it went down quite a bit here recently, even though it rained, which is funny. You'd think as it goes down it would get darker, but actually it seems to be just the edges, so it could be just a transparency thing. Regardless, This is definitely a sacred place. I mean, just the meteorite impact or whatever this is alone it creates an amazing, intense place of energy. But add to that the fact that it's a sacred place here dedicated to the goddess Cauldron, and this being her cauldron, right? The cauldron of creation and inspiration, or cosmic womb, I guess you could say, is more of a appropriate way of saying it. But it's definitely a source of pretty significant energy here. You can feel it. You know that there's something going on here. So, yeah, how cool is that? It's a very nice place to come and reflect. Especially if you are familiar with Celtic mythology, it's all too fitting. So, it's somewhere I like to stop by and spend a little time here when I come. What a place. What a place. Greenwood Sanctuary, just endless opportunities to discover, learn, just be in nature and soak it in. You don't even have to do anything, just come here. These kind of places are disappearing. And the people that run these places, you know, they can't do it alone. So volunteers have to come in, and those are hard to come by. Come here. Come here and see why we care so much about keeping these sort of places alive and accessible and wild and kept in their wild state as much as possible. Look at this. I mean, come on. It's heaven on earth. Why would you not do everything you can in your power to help protect a place like this? You're doing yourself a great disservice, and more so, you're depriving future generations the ability to enjoy a place like this. And I'm not saying this to guilt trip anybody, but we all have the capacity, the ability, time, energy, everything to help a little bit where we can. As much as we can, no more than that. Just do what you can, do anything, anything. If you can't donate your time and your energy, donate money. Can't donate money, come spend some time here. Pick up a shovel or a rake every once in a while and just come hang out. Come talk to the owners and understand their story and how this place came to be, and the history, and it doesn't just happen by itself. Yes, you can buy a piece of property like this and just let it go wild, and that's great. But there's something else going on here. There's a delicate balance of nature and human innovation, but in a respectful way, in a coherent way. There, now you can see the geese in all their glory. Good grief, look at them all. Wow. This right here, where the wagon wheel meets the rock, is the bear. I don't know if you can see it very well, but this would be the nose. I think that's the eye, ear. Basically bear head. And this is the first of many standing stones that will one day form a circle here. See what I mean? The future is being considered in a place like this, with owners who care and who are in alignment with nature. There's a future for this place. You know? Look at that, there's squash growing in there's squash growing in the fireplace. Or the fire pit, rather. That's awesome. Very cool. This place just has so much to offer, you know? Look at these willows. These two massive willows. People love to come under them, myself included, and just hang out. Oh, I forgot I have I have a little inflatable canoe I totally forgot about. Didn't even use it yet. Look at this. Look at this place. You want to come and meditate under a tree? Can you think of a better tree than this? I mean, if you can get around the sound of the honking, which I don't mind. It's the sound of nature. Look at this place. And during the summer, there's hardly any geese in the water, so it's much more quiet. But even then, they're not bothering anybody. They're just doing what they do. I mean, the connection to the past, the connection to the ancestors here it's prominent. It's detectable. How else can I say it? It's perceivable. You don't have to try and feel a connection when you come here. It's not a process of your conscious involvement. It's just a thing that happens. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if anybody else sees what I see. You know, I can try and capture this on a video all I want, but the way that the leaves and the branches are swaying and the contrast of the light on the water in the back, the video is not going to do it justice, not even close. It needs to be experienced. It's a very Zen, Buddhist, almost Taoist experience here. It needs to be experienced. It cannot be explained. And most beautiful things, the most beautiful things in nature can't be just explained away. They must be experienced. Man, I went on a serious philosophical tangent here. It's kind of not the idea, it just happened. But I think I got some good footage to put together another Greenwood Chronicle. And draw some attention and, with any luck, recruit some more volunteers. Because we're always looking for partners here and stakeholders. And people who just want to experience the magic. Then they can decide, right? Just come here. Get the owner's permission and come. Walk the trails like I just did, and then you decide. Do you want to come back here? Do you want to help to keep this place available for yourself, for your friends and family, for your kids, your grandkids, all future generations? Because if people don't get involved, we don't keep these places alive, period. And that's all I'm going to say.